Hello and welcome back to our sustainable journey. I'm Steve. Today I'm going to try to build a it's technically a carport, but I'm going to build it for the tractor. So we got these panels for the roof. I'm going to put it in here where all the worm bins are at right now, as I'm prepping them for winter, making sure they're all sealed up. But we're going to put it in here. It's 12 feet by 10 feet, I think they measure width and height. I don't remember what the height is, but we have another one already that the tractor's in, but I'm going to be moving the tractor over to this side of the farm, so it's in the driveway where I'm going to need it this winter for plowing all the snow. So we're going to move it from where it's at to here. Stick around. I've started, I haven't really started anything. I've started opening it up and unpacking. It just comes, not even on a pallet, but on blocks of wood. There you go. My order number. If there's anything else. What they do is about a week before it arrives, they send you the instruction manual and they tell you to read up on it. And the instruction manual is not logical. If you've ever built furniture from IKEA, pretty much anyone can figure out how to build something. So I think every manufacturer should take a lesson from a company like IKEA. They know how to put their stuff for people to build. They know how to build instructions, like Lego instructions. Like, they're very easy to follow. These ones are not. So we're gonna try and navigate this together. So what I'm doing now is I'm unpacking and kind of laying it out. So these are going to be, these long ones here are going to be the roof pieces. These are going to be the ground pieces. I think these ones go up near the top. This is going to be a bottom piece, and I can tell it's a bottom piece because it has that hole in it. So you see that hole? That is so that you can pound it into the ground or into concrete if that's what you're doing. So then I can tell, right? So that's an end. That's probably a middle. And then here's the other end. So we've got both ends. And then this one's a middle. Right? And then these are going to be the roof. These are roof. This is the top of the roof, and those are also the sides that go up to the roof. So if you look at the drawing, we've got, so this is the flooring piece. I don't know why it's upside down on the drawing, but we'll go this way. So we've got the ground piece, then this arched piece, then these little pieces, which are those ones right there. And then the curved piece at the top, and then another rafter piece. So that's what those, what do I have, 10 of those? 10 of those. And then another side piece, and then the bottom. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have 5. So 10 of the extra pieces, right? Because we've got 5 posts. So we should have 10 of these round ones, and we've got 6 over there, 7, 8. There should be 2 more. Am I standing on them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9, 10. There we go. I counted wrong. I thought that was 6. That's 10 or 8 and 2. Math. So I'm going to finish taking these apart, kind of lay them out here on the ground, and we'll put it all together. Just to visually see it. So then we've got this curved piece is going to come up, get a little extension, and there's going to be this top piece, and then another little extension, and then the bottom curved piece, and then that's going to go into those pieces. So we need to connect those pieces and put them into place where I want them, so that we're able to measure it out. So I'm going to do that now. So it doesn't quite go snug, but what we're going to do is we're going to beat the heck out of it with a dead blow hammer on the block of wood. Get it in there snug. There we go. Nice and snug. So the other thing that I'm going to recommend is a rasp, because these two don't fit together, because this corner wasn't cut very well when they cut it, and so we're going to need to sand it down a little bit. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll get them together. All right, let's see if that'll work. Oh. Yep. There we go. All right, now using one of my worm pins to hold it. There we go. Now we beat it with a hammer. Ta-da! And now we build the other side. And then I can figure out exactly where I want to put this thing, because I don't know. I'm not sure, because there's plenty of space between these trees and everything, and between the shed, for it to go in here all the way back to that post. But it's only this long, so I don't know if I want the cover to be at the front, or if I want it to be as far back as I can get it. I gotta ponder that one for a minute. Relatively straight rails. Now just to decide whether we want them in the front or in the back. I think I want them in the back. I think that makes more sense to put them back there than up here. Yeah. Of course, if I'm moving it to the back, I need to move all these worm bins. It's always something. All right, let me go grab the tractor and I'll move all these bins because they're all full, because we prepped them for winter. And I'll move them somewhere. Maybe we'll put them in the driveway for now. Block it so we can't get any visitors. The next step is to assemble the top section. And then what you do is you put it down and you put it into position, the footings, and then you just raise it up and it kind of falls into place. In theory, we'll see what actually happens once we start putting it together. Now we get to put these bad boys in to hold it in place. So I'm going to line one of them up, and then we'll start nailing these things in there. All right, we kind of split the difference. Sort of in the middle, but not much room in the back. This thing's pretty big. So we're going to pound these bad boys in. I'll do that 4 more times, and then we'll move on to putting up the uprights. All right, 5 anchors are in. Now we're going to go put the overheads together. Now, the overhead needs to be connected to itself, to each other, to whatever. So they give you these screws, self drilling screws. So I need to find the bit, and then I can start connecting this upright together. So the important thing when you're screwing this all together is that you do it on the side, because remember, you're gonna have tin covering the top of this, and you don't necessarily want screws sticking out the bottom. So you want to go in from the side to attach these pieces together. So this is a 3/16 inch bit, and we're gonna put a couple of screws in here from the sides. 2 per joint. And another tip would be to do this when it's laying on the ground so that you're pushing downward. You'll thank me. All right, moment of truth time. Here it is. Now we need to put it in place. This is where it gets heavy. Ta-da! How to build a carport by yourself while looking like a fool on camera. All right, so now I'm going to measure from there to there, from there to there, so that I can put these ones into place. And then I'm put together the other awnings. Pretty cool. All right, let's build the rest of them and we'll get them slapped up. I've got the next 4 built. So now I get to bring them over and put them in. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we're halfway done. So now I can nail the supports in over here, and then I think tomorrow, after I get some rest, I'm gonna put the roofing on. But it's getting there. It's looking good. Check this out. Look at that worm party. Look at them all. They're loving this pumpkin. They're loving that pumpkin. They're loving that one. We even have roly-polies in there. They were a success.